Welcome to Telescope Battles. Tonight's target, NGC 2237, the Rosette Nebula. Tonight, under the same sky, two intelligent telescopes step into the ring. One, built for simplicity, portable, fast, self-contained. The other, engineered for dominance. Bigger glass, faster optics, deeper reach. This isn't about price. This isn't about portability. This is about one thing, imaging performance. Can a compact smart scope hang with a high-speed astrograph? Can software close the gap on aperture? When the clock starts, when the stacking begins, when the noise turns into structure, who builds the cleaner image? Who controls the stars? Who reveals the faintest signal? Same night, same sky, same target, same time. No excuses. No selective crops, just photons and the truth. This is Telescope Battles. And in the red corner, the Seestar S50. And in the blue corner, the Celestron Origin Mark II. Under the telescope battle rules, it's going to be 4 rounds of fighting, 15 minutes each. If a battery dies, it'll be ruled a technical knockout. If neither one knocks the other out, it will go to the judges' scorecards. The fight will be judged on a 10-point must system, on 3 separate images, stacked by the telescope, stacked and edited within the native app of the telescope, and finally one edited with Photoshop. And your vote counts. You are one of the judges. So let's get it on. Tonight's championship target, the Rosette Nebula. 5,000 light years away in the constellation Monoceros, just east of Orion, this massive emission region stretches over 1.3 degrees across, big enough to test framing, but detailed enough to punish weak stacking. The Rosette is powered by intense hydrogen alpha emission, which means signal strength and noise control will decide this fight. Faint outer gas surrounds a bright central cluster, and star control is critical in this dense winter Milky Way field. This target exposes 3 things fast: detail extraction, background smoothness, and integration efficiency. Same sky, same clock, same nebula. Let's ring the bell. A telescope's first breath. And now, the fighters enter the ring.
Telescope battles. Look to the sky. Are you ready? Now fight!
They've entered the ring and they're polar aligned. Let's do this thing. And now let's check in with Holly, our astrophysics sky condition reporter.
We're shooting from Florida at 28.5 degrees north under Bortle 8.6 urban skies. Cloud cover is 0% with excellent visibility, light winds at 5 to 7 miles per hour, and a temperature around 45 degrees. Seeing is fair with moderate stability and some star shimmer. Satellite traffic is heavy, air traffic medium to heavy. Back to you, Dr. Lightyear.
Thanks, Holly. And now let's get ready as our fighters enter the ring. And the round is over, and our results are in.
Wait a second. The Seestar has pulled out a special power. That's a mosaic image. Does it have enough time to get it done in just an hour? Might have a fight on its hands. Its field of view is pretty tight. I don't know if we're going to see the details we want to see here. At the end of round one, Seestar pulled off a power move. Something Celestron engineers have only promised. Who's ahead on your scorecard?
And the round is over, and our results are in.
Seestar's having trouble. It's having stacking problems. It's detecting streaky stars. Star trails are not good. Will it have enough time? Can it compete with Origin? We'll have to find out. Seestar pulled out a power move, but now it looks like it's struggling to stack its image properly. Who's leading on the scorecards now?
And the round is over, and our results are in.
At the end of round three, Seestar should have nearly 45 minutes worth of integration. But it only has 22. Is that going to be good enough? The star tracking issues continue. Origin's field of view still looks really tight. I don't know if there's going to be enough details in this. With round three in the books, Seestar struggling with stacking, and Origin's tight field of view. Who leads the scorecards now? Before we head into the championship round, let's talk about what we're really looking at. The Rosette Nebula isn't just a pretty shape in space. It's a massive stellar nursery. Roughly 5,000 light years away, in the constellation Monoceros. At its heart sits an open star cluster known as NGC 2244. Those young, hot stars are blasting intense ultraviolet radiation into the surrounding hydrogen gas. That radiation is what makes the nebula glow. Over millions of years, stellar winds from that central cluster have carved out the hollow cavity we see in the middle, giving the rosette its distinctive flower-like structure. What looks delicate and calm in our images is actually a violent, ongoing interaction between newborn stars and the gas that formed them. This region spans about 100 light years across. That means the light entering our telescopes tonight began its journey before modern civilization even existed. In narrowband imaging, hydrogen alpha dominates the structure, but oxygen and sulfur reveal subtle variations in temperature and density. Those color differences aren't just artistic, they're physical fingerprints of what's happening inside the cloud. So when we compare these scopes in the final round, we're not just judging color and contrast, we're judging how well they reveal the story of a star birth written in hydrogen, dust, and time. Now, back to the fight.
And the round is over, and our results are in.
Well, Seestar only turned in 28 minutes of total integration. It had an hour. Oh, I hope this is going to hold up. Maybe it won't.
Alright, before you score this fight, here's how it works. We're using the 10-point must system across 7 rounds. Rounds 1 through 4 were the live stacking rounds, exactly what each scope showed in its native app. Round 5 was the straight out of telescope stacked image. Round 6 was the native app edited image. Round 7 was the Photoshop round. In that final round, both images were processed using the same toolkit: Stark's Terminator, Starspike's V4, Instamask, Curves, Clarity and Haze adjustments, and Topaz sharpening. Because the Origin outputs PNG and the Seestar outputs JPG. The edits weren't identical, but the same tools were applied to each image, tuned specifically for that file. In every round, the winner must receive 10 points. The other scope gets 9 or fewer depending on how decisive the difference was. Add up all 7 rounds. The highest total wins. And remember, in every round, one of the fighters must receive 10 points. The other gets 9 or fewer depending on how decisive the difference was. A clear edge is 10 to 9. A dominant round can be 10 to 8. If it's razor close, you can score it 10 to 10. Pause the video, score your card, and tell us your decision in the comments.
Seestar took a major risk tonight going for the mosaic. That increased processing load, and we saw stacking instability mid-fight that cost it slightly in the live performance rounds. But when it mattered most, the framing advantage showed up. The completed mosaic delivered a more intentional, balanced rosette composition, especially in the final image and Photoshop round. After scoring all 7 rounds, live stacking, straight out of scope, native edit, and Photoshop, I have it 68 to 66 for Seestar. A close fight, a bold strategy, and in the end, better framing earns the win.
From a technical standpoint, the mosaic was the defining move of the fight. It added complexity, and we saw instability during stacking that impacted efficiency in the early rounds. However, Seestar recovered and completed integration without failure, which matters in a 7-round format. In the straight-out-of-scope image, and especially the Photoshop round, the improved framing translated into stronger composition and better subject isolation. The Rosette felt complete rather than cropped. When I total all 7 rounds, live stacking performance, raw stack, native edit, and final processing, I scored 69 to 65 for Seestar. Calculated risk, successful recovery, clear overall edge. Seestar takes it.
Well, there you have it. Seestar for the win. Wow, that was a bold move pulling out that mosaic. Cast your vote. What's your scorecard say? Tell us who should fight next and what target. The Seestar S30 versus the S50, the Origin against the S30. Another battle between the S50 and the Origin? You tell us, what do you want to see? This is Dr. Lightyear signing out. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.